back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Emily. If you're returning, welcome back. Today I have a very special guest, my amazing fiance, and today we're gonna do a Wingstop mukbang and a Q&A so you can get to know us a little better. Babe, what do they have to do before we start the video?
Like, subscribe, ring that notification bell for next time you get notified when those new videos come in.
I'm so proud. Okay, here we go. So for food, we both got boneless wings. I got barbecue, boneless, and also lemon pepper. We're sharing Cajun seasoned fries. And David got the boneless mango habanero flavor.
Habanero, boneless. Mm-hmm.
And we're both drinking watered down Gatorade. And we have ranch and we have ketchup for the fries. I eat my fries plain. I don't always eat them with ketchup, but I may dip them in the ranch. All right, here we go. Okay, so the first question is, how old are we?
Well, I'm 30.
And I'm 29 going on 30. I'll be 30 in September. We're 7 months and a day apart. Okay. Second is, where are we from? I was born and raised in New York City, where we currently reside.
What about you, sir?
I lived in Hell's Kitchen for 12 years. Then my family moved to Floral Park. I lived in Floral Park for what? Maybe, I want to say 14 years? Yes, 14 years, because when we moved here, well, when I moved here, because you were already living here, I was 26. And now I live in the Bronx.
Yeah, I grew up in Manhattan for good. Since I was born, so I hit maybe like 25. And then I moved to the Bronx.
And how long have you been living in the Bronx?
About five years.
5 years?
Mm-hmm.
It'll be 3 years for me in July, since we moved in together. Third question is, what do we do? Well, I'm a small device technician, and I'm a content creator for YouTube.
Me, I'm an administrator. I just build up reports for my job, you know, what comes in, what went out. Logistics, pretty much. Logistics administrator.
What else do you do?
What for work?
What else do you do?
This is pertain to work?
No, like...
Oh, in general.
In general, what do you do?
Oh, I play video games. I'm on Twitch. You know, I just started Twitch maybe like 2 months ago, maybe 2-3 months ago. Started Twitch, trying to, you know, get myself out there, play, you know, these games, and you know, just trying to, you know, bring my personality into Twitch.
You're so good.
Yeah.
Next question is how we met. So I'll start this one. So I want to say 3-4 years ago, I had Tinder, and swiping right, swiping left, and I swiped right on a guy named Joseph, right? And like, Joseph and I spoke, but like, we didn't really, not that we didn't get along, we just didn't vibe well. And I also swiped right on David. But the thing is that I didn't really want to meet him in person. I know that doesn't make any sense for somebody that wants to have Tinder and meet people online, but I was scared to meet him because I didn't know who he was. So we spoke on and off for a good year. We texted all the time, occasional phone call, but we would FaceTime a lot. But our schedules were very opposite. So he would work really early mornings. I would work like mid-shift. So by the time I was getting out of work, I couldn't really talk to him because he would have been asleep for hours. And it just got to a point that somebody didn't want to talk to me anymore because they had feelings and I didn't want to meet. So they would rather just cut the cord, which I understood. I was sad, but I understood. And then that happened like early spring of 2017. And then summer 2017, I'm on Snapchat, who I still have Joseph on, and I see that Joseph is in Dominican Republic with David. So I messaged Joseph, and I'm like, you know, trying to be nice, but trying to be nosy. Like, hey, how do you know this guy? And he's like, he's my best friend. We've been friends since we were kids. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, you know, you think you could talk to him? You know, I really like him, and he doesn't want to talk to me anymore, but I really, really like him. So he was like, okay, I got you. Next thing you know, somebody came back from DR, and we started talking, and then we met that winter.
Yes, that winter. It took a couple of months, but we met that winter.
And then tell them about the first day we met.
The first day we met, it was only some winter, so we just like hanged out. We hanged out here and had pizza.
Our first date was pizza.
Yeah, our first date was in our garden, but like our first time we met each other, first like kind of date. But you know, we just hanged out, had some pizza, watched some TV, and you know, just talked.
And then
it went on from there.
We've been inseparable ever since.
Yeah, went on from there.
But we made it official like that January.
Yeah,
so,
a little bit. Yeah.
Like we dated, and then we decided like we'll just we'll be together.
Yeah, exactly.
January. Favorite thing about each other?
I really like play video games. But that's my favorite thing about you. Like play video games. Even funny too, you know. People don't know how funny you are, but you be funny sometimes.
I'm like unintentionally funny. Like I'll be saying regular things I say on a regular basis, and people will be like peeing on themselves. I would say my favorite thing is that, like, if I had to pick a favorite quality, because it's just his favorite thing, so I don't know. If I had to pick a quality, I would say your patience. But I do love the fact that you play video games too. I love the fact that we have a lot of stuff in common.
We got a lot of stuff in common.
Like, I feel like even if we ended up not dating, we would have been like really good friends. We would have hung out all the time. Least favorite thing?
Oh, you impatient. You're very impatient. You're very, very impatient. Very, very impatient. I'll be on my way. I'll be 2 minutes late. You're like, yo, where are you, man? I'm like a block or two away. You're supposed to be here at 6 o'clock, not 6:05. I'm like 5 minutes. Like, yo, the Uber, the cab, you know, traffic, whatever. Yo, you're going to be at 6 o'clock, not 6:05. I'm like, damn.
It be that bad?
I won't say, in the beginning, it used to be that bad. Now, you know, you've been working from home for a long time, even though you're going back to work, but during pre-COVID, when I used to pick you up from work, the cab or the train, whatever, I used to get there just right when you get out. Like, you probably waited like maybe 3-5 minutes. You know, oh, wait 3-5 minutes. All right. And you're angry.
Yes.
Oh, man, you're angry so quick.
I'm very impatient. I'm very impatient. Like, when I want something, I want it now. I get that from my dad. Thank you, if you're watching. If I want something, it has to be right then and there. It's a bad habit, but my anger is horrible. I turn into a completely different person when I'm angry. So I respect it. My least favorite thing is he forgets everything. He literally forgets everything. Like today we went on a bike ride and he had the backpack in his hand and I'm like, okay, can you throw 2 bottles of water in it? He's like, okay, sure. And I went to the room and came back. So I assumed that he put the bottles of water in there. We get to the backpack, we have no water. The keys will be on the hook. He'll forget the keys. If he puts something in a specific place, he won't remember where it is. So like I have to make sure like if it's something important that I put it away. And the thing is that it's not even like, it's my least favorite thing, but at the same time it's not, because I feel like that's where we get the most of our jokes.
It's funny.
It's funny. Like it's just so
bad.
But
it is serious. Yeah, I forget it.
No, like yeah, like when, but we've worked out the kinks. So like if I know that it's something important that we're gonna need, I'll put it in a specific place and I'll be like, babe, this is where A, B, and C is. And he'll be like, okay. And then the minute I see it in his hand, I'm like, what are you doing? It belongs here. Leave it here. We're working on it, but it's just, it's not. Oh, speaking of mukbang, favorite food. Go babe.
Pizza. Pizza, I'll never give it up. I don't get pizza.
I'm surprised. I thought you would say burgers.
That's my second. First everything, pizza. I'll take pizza any day.
I am definitely a pizza woman. Pizza's my favorite too.
That's one thing I have in common, that pizza.
We have pizza. And it's so funny because our first date food wasn't planned. I got here and then he was like, oh, when you get here, we'll figure out what we're going to eat. And we both decided pizza at the same time. Do we want kids? We do want kids. Mm-hmm. We're currently trying for a baby. Mm-hmm. I want to, but I want to under the conditions of how well the first one goes. So, health-wise, child-wise, tantrum-wise, newborn-wise, it really depends on how the first one goes. But I definitely want kids. We are trying for kids. I want a boy, because I feel like there's more girls in my family than boys. But
I prefer a boy, but as long as the baby's healthy. Everything we've been through, as long as the baby's healthy, that's...
I will love boy or girl, but I'm down with either way. You want to take this one? When are we getting married?
Very soon, very soon, very soon. I'm not gonna say this. I want to say the season. I don't want to say the date because we do want to surprise people. But all I can say is it's not gonna be anything big. It's gonna be get married. We are on our way to our honeymoon, wherever that may be. We got a short idea where it's gonna be, but it's gonna be very soon. Y'all definitely know when it happens for sure.
We're very low-key people. We don't... Thank you, baby. Mm-hmm. We discussed it, but weddings are expensive. And we're in a COVID world. And we want to do what's best for us as well as for our family. So, it is coming soon. Can't disclose a season or a month or anything, or even a year, because people are going to figure it out. But we're just getting married, and then our plan is to just be out after we get married. Why Twitch?
I wanted to do something different. And I was like, nowadays everybody's streaming, everybody's doing YouTube, everybody's doing this. I said, you know what? I might as well just give it a try. Why not? The only thing is Twitch not used to be, it's not what it used to be. Twitch used to be all about gaming. Now it's more about a whole bunch of stuff now. People up there doing podcasts on Twitch. Like it's.
You can do that?
It used to be just a gaming website, but now Twitch, people do podcasts on Twitch, music.
So I can put my vlog on Twitch if I want to?
But live, yeah. You want live?
Oh, it has to be live?
Yeah, it's live. I mean, they do, after we finish recording, after you finish going live,
right.
They're just saying you keep it in your archive on your page, where people could go to your page and, click on all your videos of what you stream live, but it's clearly live in real time.
Comment down below if you want me to do YouTube lives. I never thought about it. I should, but let me know what you guys think.
But yeah, I just wanted to do something different, and I'm giving it a try. I like it, it's hard work. It's very, very saturated streaming site. Everybody's up there doing gaming. Everybody's doing different stuff now. Podcasts. Just people are just up there just talking. So it's a long road, but I like it though.
And then the same person asked why YouTube. Yeah. So during the pandemic, I leaned on YouTube a lot. For those that don't know, the pandemic hit me very hard. By the grace of God, we did not lose any family members. I feel like we both got it, but we were never 100% sure because we never got tested. But it hit me in particular very hard because my job closed down. I was still getting paid. I was working from home, but he was still going out there. And that was definitely scary because he rides the subway to work, and the New York City subway is not the best experience. What I will say is that I leaned on it a lot. I watched a lot of like baby videos. I watched a lot of newborn must-haves. I started to watch like, you know, day in the life videos, and it led me to some amazing vloggers that I binge watch their content like I watch Netflix. And they're amazing at what they do. Some of them are mothers, and one mother is actually she has 2 under 2. So it's amazing to see how she's able to get things done with these 2 kids. And I'm like, wow, you know, I would really love to talk about my life and our lives and our life with Nala and, you know, stuff that we do. So I started looking into it. I said, babe, I have an idea. And then the next thing you know, we were in Best Buy buying a camera, and we're now, I think I have like 54 videos. Good. And I started my channel at the end of December. So it's now the end of, I was gonna say the end of March, the end of April, and I have over 50
Remember
videos.
when you started your channel, you had quite a few niches. Now you're sticking to just 2.
Right, yes, that's another thing. So it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do with the channel. I definitely wanted to vlog, but I wanted to do other things. So it was, at first it was a lifestyle channel, it was a media reviews channel, it was a gaming walkthrough channel, and then it was a mom life channel. Because we're trying to have a baby. So I let the gaming walkthroughs go, took that away. The mom life I'll incorporate into the vlogs when it happens. And then the honest reviews were strictly unboxings and honest reviews of the things that I watch. And the channel has thrived for it. It's doing very well, and I enjoy making the content and never looked back since. So.
It's a process, you know?
Yeah, it's a process, but it's definitely worth it in the end, depending on what your goals are and where you want to go. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do it, because you can do it.
Anything's possible.
Favorite family member? We should just put it on the screen, right? Like, it's obvious.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pain on ass, but yeah.
Like, that is my everything. When I tell you, like, I talk about her and I get emotional. Because she's just so incredible, which is so funny. I just got finished yelling at her. But she's a pain in the ass, but she's incredible. Like, if you know us, if you know of our family, she's amazing. This is a good one for you. Do we like New York?
Oh, God.
Yeah, babe.
Well, to be honest, like, overall, New York. I mean, it has its perks. Like, yeah, it has its perks. Like, it does have its perks. Depending where in New York you live in, if you upstate, you know, it's probably not the same. But in New York, in the city, it has its perks. You could go right outside to the corner, go to the store, go to the supermarket. You know, the train is right there, bus is right there. But it definitely has a lot of cons. It's very, very expensive. It's like just to pay rent, you give me literally your arm and your leg just to pay rent each month. The weather sucks. I mean, the weather completely sucks. Summers are nice, but winter, it is winter. Like, it is winter. It is. And there's too many people, it's too overcrowded. I don't know how trains and buses are over there, wherever you're at, but here in New York City, the trains, filthy. Because of COVID, they've been doing it, they be shutting it down just to clean. So yes, like the cleanliness got a little better, but in general, pre-COVID in general, trains compared to other trains in maybe different cities and states or countries, even though I haven't been there, but just seeing it, whatever, dirty. Buses, dirty, same thing. It just, you know, it's crazy. A lot of homeless in the trains. They got, you know, I feel like people should take care of that. I feel like, you know, that's another story though. But overall, it's a good city. It's, you know, it has a lot of perks. It's good, but that's the cons. You gotta make sure you have a good job that pays well, because it's hard to live here and it's expensive. Yeah, it's expensive, and yeah, it's just overcrowded. Too many people. If I had a chance to go anywhere else, I would. But you know.
But what?
Yeah, I can't make that decision by myself no more. I can't make that decision by myself no more. But yeah, if I could snap my fingers and I could bring us somewhere, it'll be somewhere in Florida, somewhere in a nice house by the beach, you know, with nice jobs. If it was the same situation, we get paid the same, we have the same job security, same situation, but it was somewhere else. That would be the ideal place. I would snap my fingers, but you know, it didn't work like that. But you know, yes. But do I like New York? Yes. I'm gonna say in the middle. Yes for this, no for this.
For me, I love this city. I was born and raised in this city. I have my best memories of a lifetime in this city. The only con I have with leaving New York is you have to drive. Like, granted, I have my license, but I'm scared to drive. He doesn't, but it's not like he can't. But what I would say is that I love the fact that, okay, even if I'm going between boroughs, like to get to my parents, I could take 2 trains and a bus, or I could just take 2 buses. Like, I have the means to get to them in the event something happens. But like my fear is like, okay, God forbid something is to happen. I'm in Florida, I'm in Texas, I'm wherever, and there's an emergency. I can't just get on a bus and get there. I either have to book a flight or take a long drive or take an Amtrak. I have been thinking about other things though, just for like the sake of sanity and what a better quality of life it would be for our kids, because it does get expensive and it's not easy to live comfortably in New York without killing yourself working. So it's open. It's not a closed discussion, but it's open on potentially broadening our horizons.
Yes.
Next question is, who said I love you first?
I don't remember. I think I did. I think you asked me because I think it was an actual argument, and he just asked me in the middle of an argument, do I love you? Do you love me? And I was like, yeah.
We were scrapping.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys.
We were fighting. We had like and then the thing is, we were dating, and we got into this crazy argument about something totally stupid and no longer relevant. And we were sitting on a couch, different one than that one, R.I.P. to the blue couch. And I was like, do you love me? He was like, yeah. And I was like, I love you too. We were fighting. What's our favorite thing about our relationship? Look at this. This is not a wing. This is like a tender.
For real?
Look how big this is.
Man, that's what they had. It was like,
Yo, get that shit out of here. What's our favorite thing about our relationship?
I'm gonna say our sense of humor. I feel like our sense of humor. We like to play games. We like to game. Our sense of humor make each other laugh. And I feel like we talk about anything or all that stuff. I feel like that's what I feel like. Definitely the laughs. The laughs is funniest.
You're not eating fries.
Oh yeah, it's kind of too hot. I'm sorry. It's starting to get a little too spicy for me.
Try it with the ranch. It's good.
Alright.
At least one. If you don't like it, then fine, fuck it. But at least you tried it.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Just like the laughs, and we like to game.
My favorite thing about our relationship is that we're always in sync. So if there's a day that I don't want to get out of bed, he won't get out of bed. If there's a day where I just want to lay in my pajamas and game all day, we'll either game with each other or we'll just game. We have so many things in common. We dress the same for a couple. There are several times that we've matched. Like, I'll insert a picture here. We match all the time. We love the same shows.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
If one is watching a show, the other one will get the other one into the show. Like, I got him into Grey's Anatomy. He got me into Homeland.
Yeah.
God, what other show I watched? I watched The Handmaid's Tale. He got into Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
You put me onto Shameless.
I put on Shameless.
I've started watching Shameless. He got me into Power.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things we have in common, and I feel that's what makes our relationship so special. The fact that we're exactly the same person. Ooh, last question. I need to catch up. I'm not done eating. Are we ready to get married? Okay, you go so I can finish.
Yeah, I believe so. I'm definitely ready to get married. You know, I've been ready. It was just planning it. I feel like that's the hardest part. Like, yeah, you want to get married, but what's the plan? So there's planning it, where, when, how. You know, I think that's the hardest part. Yeah, you know, it's nerve wracking and it's hard to propose, but when after that you're like, all right, when the time is running. You know, we ain't trying to wait years to get married. So, but yeah, I'm ready. I think now we have an idea of when we're gonna get married, where we're gonna get married, and where we're going for a honeymoon. I feel like, yeah, we're definitely ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
Tell them how you proposed.
No, I proposed in the beach. We went to Atlantic City, and what happened? I went to Atlantic City, and I told Emily that if we wanted, I was like, hey, let's take a walk on Thursday. I don't know why I picked Thursday. I just know it was the 20th of that month in August. I don't know why I did it. I just did it. I just said, you know what? August 20th, I think it was a Thursday. I was like, August 20th, I said, how about I take a walk on the beach? And she was like, why? Why that day? I was like, no, take a walk on the beach. I don't know. Something just came to me.
Because we were at the beach every day. So I was like, why?
We were at the beach every day. And I didn't know what day to propose. So I was like, you know what? This is how I'm going to do it. So, long story short, we went to the beach. And, we took a walk. We sat down on the beach at night. It was pretty dark. The sun was coming down. And, we sat there, we talked. And then I was talking about, the journey we did, the journey we had together. Our cat, that pain in the butt. And then, then I proposed. I got her what needed and asked her to marry me. And then, yeah.
I cried like a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I will never forget the first things I said. I said yes, but I'm sitting there and I'm looking at my ring and I'm like, I can't wait to tell Nala. Remember?
Yeah, the cat was the first person.
The cat was the first person.
Yes.
I told. Like we have cameras in our house, and when we go away, we periodically watch Nala. And I got on the camera and I was like, Nala, we're getting married. Mm-hmm. She just wanted food. She didn't care.
Yeah, she didn't really care. She just wanted to eat.
But am I ready to get married? I am. It took me a couple of weeks actually to absorb the fact that I'm going to be somebody's wife. Like, I don't know if it's our generation or just me personally. I've never seen myself being somebody's wife.
Yeah, people these days people don't get married. It's unless you want to do Atlantic City stuff, it's very expensive to do weddings. Very expensive. People break up like left and right these days.
All the time.
Yeah, so it's hard. It's hard.
But what helped me with that was the fact that I practically already am. Like we look out for each other.
It's pretty much.
We do each other's laundry. Yeah. We fold each other's clothes.
We pretty much there. It's just we just gotta get it on paper. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
But I'm ready. I mean, I'm glad that we're both on the same page with things. Mm-hmm. With the wedding, he was mainly like, babe, like, whatever you want, I'm there. But I was just like, is it okay if we don't have a wedding? Like, I kind of just want to go get married.
Yeah.
You ready? Oh, other favorite thing. We have our own handshake. Want to do it?
Awesome.
Want to do it? Yeah. Right. Yeah. I always mess it up, right? All right. First try.
No backsies.
No backsies.
No backsies.
No backsies. That's right. No backsies. Right, guys. That wraps up our Wingstop Mukbang Q&A. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to my amazing fiance for being here on EP Life. Comment down below. Let us know if you want him in more videos. Make more guest appearances.
And don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and hit that notification bell because when this content comes out, you get notified.
And I'm going to go ahead and right here put David's link to Twitch. If you are on Twitch or is interested in watching David game, go ahead and click that link and subscribe to him as well.
Come take a look. Come take a look.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Behind the scenes.
You want to tell them how you feel? Hmm? Hmm? She always does this and then she doesn't eat it.
Mm-hmm. She likes
It's
to
like
smell.
she's watching her figure.
She's like, I'm on a diet. Okay.
Which is what we need to be on. Fucking around. Yeah, good.
Okay.